Buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Janine Limones. Me siento demasiado feliz de estar aquí con ustedes. No voy a hablar en español todo el tiempo porque sé que pocos me van a entender. So I'm going to come back to the Spanish in a little while, soon, but my message today is called Your Diagnosis is Not Your Prognosis. A diagnosis is the identification of the nature of an illness or a problem. A prognosis is the likely outcome of a disease or a problem. Scientists, therapists, nurses, and doctors read diagnoses all day. It looks like ADHD, bipolar, depression, schizophrenia. The diagnosis for African American and Hispanic youth looks like this. African American and Hispanic youth represent over 70% of those involved in school-related arrests or referrals to law enforcement. African American youth are more likely to be incarcerated in juvenile facilities and are more likely to be sentenced to adult prison. African American youth with less than a high school diploma have an unemployment rate of 15.5%. That's your diagnosis, but it's not your prognosis. Your prognosis is that you can graduate from college, become successful, be an entrepreneur, and have a wonderful life. What would it take to make that prognosis come true? I can tell you 4 factors that can change your life, because I stand here as a college graduate, a business owner, and with the ability to make choices about my life. But who was I? What was my diagnosis? I was a child from what most people would label a broken home, involved in things that I had no business doing, and at one time almost failing out of high school. But there was something in me that wanted to have a better life. So the route that I took was, 1, get involved in a program. And I'm speaking to parents also. Parents out there, also the youth. Get involved in a program, whether it be Upward Bound, Inroads, Boys and Girls Club, the Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, whatever type of program, or the Salvation Army, whatever type of program you can get into. Volunteer, get involved. Number 2, get positive people in your life that want to go to college or learn a trade. And 3, take advantage of solid opportunities that allow you to be the best in your field, whether that's being bilingual or getting an advanced degree. And get knowledge of self. Most important, know the history of where you came from. That's so important. And all the people that set the path for you to become great. I'll never forget a verse from Tupac's song, Dear Mama. I was 17 years old at the time, and he rapped, even though you was a crack fiend, mama, you always was a black queen, mama. Anybody know that verse? Some Tupac fans out here? Absolutely. So, simply know that each and every one of you are queens and kings. My message today is simply that people can tell you what the situation looks like, but they can't tell you how far you can go. You are limitless. And your diagnosis is not your prognosis. Thank you very much.